Hi Cancer, welcome to Told As Love Tarot. I hope you like and subscribe. This is for Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Cancer in your chart. Or, well, also, if you are a Cancer born June 21st through the 23rd, you might want to check out the Gemini Cancer cusp reading that I post, because there could be a message in there for you. If this doesn't resonate, Gemini Cancer. You're not Gemini Cancer, you're Cancer. So if it doesn't resonate, Cancer, check out maybe the Gemini Cancer reading all Cancers, or check out the other signs in your chart. I have a strong message or feeling of the Cancer I'm in tune with, who is either saying to someone, can you please leave me alone, or please don't offer me that because you know I'm taking a break from that. Please don't, or like, please don't reach out to me. You know, I asked for some space. I also got like it's almost like a don't tempt me. Like, you know, I'm going to cave, or you know that I'm trying to save money to go here. Please don't ask me if I want to go out, because you know I want to go out. I was even thinking like someone cutting back on their drinking and their buddy is giving them shit about it and is like, oh, come on, have a sip, come on, have a beer. And it's like, stop. Can you just like stop doing that to me? Cancer, if that resonates with you, please let me know. Quite a bit of traffic lately, so it's with the warm weather, I'm guessing. So because it's warm near me, if it's loud, I don't know what to tell you. Cancer, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. This is like the last day of Aquarius season. We are going into another water sign like yourself, Pisces season. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Feeling feeling burdened. I also hear like feeling like the black sheep. Being weighed down by work, or something didn't work, or like your feelings got hurt, or something to that effect, Cancer. You may have been betrayed, or feeling like you were betrayed by like either your person or someone that you thought was like part of your flock of geese, like part of your crew. And I'm saying that because in this deck, the Hierophant card shows 2 black crows on it. Someone might like the black crows. I think I've said this in readings before too. But I feel like I started thinking of the Hierophant because it shows 2 of the same type of bird, like partners, because it's a partnership type card. And this one is one bird, looks like it's been shot by arrows and it's falling. Let me just get the vibe right. All right. I also just got 2 because I said it was arrows, because I was like, well, what if it was Cupid's arrows? We just had Valentine's Day when this is being filmed. So maybe, even though this looks pretty painful, maybe someone was struck heavy by Cupid's arrow. The King of Wands reversed is at the bottom. Something about tempting, which was my message, like, leave me alone, like, don't offer it to me. And this is like a very, in this card deck at least, a very tempting card. Like, this person is being tempted, you're tempting someone, Cancer, or are tempting. Or Cancer, you're feeling tempted. Maybe even feeling like you have options. This is fire energy, but the fact that it's in reverse, I don't know why I felt like someone's just not feeling as hot and confident and spit fiery. All this just from a couple cards. It's the first reading of the day. My first readings of the day are, it's like the juices are flowing. The energy is strong. Cancer. The Lovers. Heavy Gemini Cancer cusp. Remember I even said that earlier? If you're a Cancer and your birthday isn't near that cusp, maybe there still is a message in there for you. The Gemini card. The Lovers card is also a card about decision. But this also goes back to what I was saying about feeling betrayed by someone who you thought was your person or one of your crew or someone who was really close to you. I don't feel like this is a family member because it's like someone you've met and they are just like you. So it doesn't have to be an actual like lover or romantic relationship. It could be like a really strong friendship that's like a bromance. My sister from another mister. But see how those two snakes, it's like two people met and it was like, oh, you're like me. And the other person's like, yeah, you're like me. Wow, there's a lot of majors here. The Lovers, Wheel of Fortune reverse, followed by the High Priestess in reverse, which is Pisces energy, which is the season we're going into. I've also had a lot of caffeine, can you tell? I feel like there's something that hasn't happened. Maybe a decision hasn't been made or needs to be made, but I also get the feeling of someone coming back around. This person's, their eyes are closed, looking upwards. They could be thinking, they could be reading at night, right before they go to bed, and they're thinking, this Cancer, this is either you or who you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a Gemini. But I feel like I see someone that right before like they go to bed, and this is a secret, they're not telling anybody, they're not talking to anybody about this. They are falling asleep thinking about you, Cancer, or you're thinking about this Gemini, and maybe maybe you're not actually speaking to this person. And these are actually like wounds. But it could also, I'm still seeing like a Cupid's arrow. Like finding, maybe someone was like very dominant, assured of themselves, I'm even thinking Taurus-like energy because the Hierophant is Taurus energy. But a Taurus person is very driven. They have something they want to accomplish and they're going to accomplish it. And they can be very straight and narrow. Like if they set out to do something, they're gonna do it. And they can be very, I hate to word the stereotypical word stubborn. I think it's more like driven. They're very driven to get what they want done, accomplished. And maybe for whatever reason, the person you're dealing with, Cancer, or this is you, to them, you were like that Hierophant energy, that Taurus energy, and then someone came along and it was like Cupid's arrow struck, and it was someone may have felt like flown through a loop. Literally, like it's looping there. I'm seeing like the old type cartoons. Like I think I'm seeing like a Porky Pig and his eyes are turning into hearts. God, if there was a zodiac that was a pig, I would try to connect it there, but I can't connect it to anything. I feel like someone hasn't spoken about how much they are actually thinking about when missing the other person. You may have met this person online. You might not be communicating with this person anymore. Yeah, there was a completion of something. And something stopped it. Because I just got distracted and it like stopped my train of thought. But that has to do with where I was talking about communication ended and it came to a completion. Yeah, that was the World card. So something, it might have been too much work to like actually be together or something. I guess we could start clarifying now. Ooh, at 11:11, I just looked up. Oh, that hasn't happened before while I'm like reading. There's a lot of smart, intuitive people here. It's either you or them, Cancer. Your intuition is like spot on about people and you follow it. And it's almost like mystical, magical. And I feel like you identify, I'm hearing shitheads and bad people. And you identify people who are like good souls and something about a Cancer who's really smart with where to invest their energy and time and feelings. If it resonates, let me know. I just saw the Seven of Wands reverse flip, which makes me think of like defensive energy, but it's not there anymore. But so maybe there was some sort of like ending here. Someone had to get defensive, maybe literally physically defensive. Knight of Cups reversed. Someone could be like really waiting for the return of someone. Like there is a lot of compatibility here, Cancer. The Hierophant card. I was just talking all about this. What are the odds of that? So I feel like I must have been onto something. Maybe you're dealing with the Taurus, Cancer, or maybe something happened in May, the Taurus season. But to me, it's also like this person has a very scheduled, almost like military-like schedule. Like they like to be doing this at this time. This is you or them, Cancer. This at this time, this at this time. Maybe it helps keep people like in line and like the wheels going straight and narrow. But I feel like somewhere in here, emotions have gotten involved or got involved. Maybe when you first met this person, Cancer, or when they first met you, there was just a straight physical attraction and desire to be together. And there was no interest in emotions, or maybe you're still really attracted to this person, but you have absolutely no interest in accepting an apology or giving them an apology, however that fits. You may have actually been like serious with this person, Cancer. You could have been like living with them or engaged or married or some sort of serious some like relationship, but it was also compatible. It still is compatible, I'm hearing. But for some reason right now, emotions have been taken off the table or aren't on the table. Maybe to someone, like, getting emotionally invested is too much work. Having to go back and apologize and make this right is just too much work. That sounds very egotistical if you ask me, Cancer. Yeah, I feel like there's someone who doesn't maybe want to apologize, is like holding on to their pride, their apology, their like love, and they don't want to maybe admit a wrong. It's like they have strong feelings here, but they don't want. I'm getting a feeling like someone is very broken. It's not their doing. It could be from the way that they were modeled as a child, or the way that they were taught or trained and programmed. It was like programmed into them to not get emotionally involved or to keep emotions out of things. And someone like doesn't feel strong, like emotionally invested. They rather keep it like logical, to the point, but no, not emotional. Or this was the way they were, and it is because of heartache. And I feel like there could be a person here, Cancer, who's damaged from childhood, like parent, like from the family stuff, or I mean, like childhood, like maybe something happened between the ages of like 16 and 21, 22. That's still child, adolescence. And I feel like there are or were wounds being carried around. This person might have a lot of tattoos, you or them, Cancer. And maybe because someone has done some healing, or maybe you have healed, you don't want to reconnect, or you don't want to give it another go. At the same time, I do feel some sort of story of like there's someone here who's like fighting. Foreigner. Is that who it is? 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. That just popped into my head. There's emotion, there's chemistry, there's a connection, there's attraction. There's just someone denying it. They're not communicating that they feel something. They don't want to give up, like, maybe the stability or where they're at right now, their security. But at what those are on top of is, to me, Cupid's arrows and a strong mental, emotional, physical, spiritual connection. But I don't want to talk about feelings. I don't want to get invested. I'm just gonna look up at the clouds and keep my head in a book. Maybe someone's really scared about losing stability. Maybe they've worked really hard to fix their wounds. I'm even hearing physical wounds. Maybe they've worked really hard to heal them, and it's like they will not let anybody come in and jeopardize their mental health or the path that they're on. Someone could be in school or going to school, and it's like, I'll be effing damned if you come in my life and mess with the path that I'm on with your emotional baloney, messing with me in my day as I'm trying to progress myself. I like it. Justice reversed and the Three of Wands. Someone isn't being truthful about not moving on. Maybe someone has said, like, whatever, I don't care, I'm like moved on from you anyway, but really, they're looking back. Yeah, they have their security, their security, their finances, their own stability, their own, I'm hearing like, what is it? Plot of land to live off the fat of the land from of mice and men. And they may have their back to you, or you may have your back to them, but this is someone, or someone is still looking back at the other. Someone may have said that they're moved on, or is acting as if they've moved on, but they're not.